In this week's episode of Tekken 2, we'll talk about the huge Xbox Activision update, an interesting new Naughty Dog leak, Apple's M3 chip rumors, and much more. So drop a like on the video, make sure to get subscribed, and let's hop right into it with Xbox. So after a long year and a half, the Microsoft Activision deal seems to finally be concluding. The California judge ruled in favor of Microsoft after looking over all of the deals they agreed to make if it went through. And she went on to explain that this deal will allow for more access to Call of Duty across more platforms. In classic FTC fashion though, the next day they already had made an appeal to the decision. However, that also backfired because it was denied again by the judge and by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. After this was announced, Europe's CMA said that they will continue to have discussions with Microsoft about the deal in the UK, and gave an extension for their decision now being August 29th. And it was also revealed that Sony has finally signed an agreement with Microsoft for a 10-year Call of Duty deal. But what's absolutely crazy about this is that their offer to Sony in January of 2022 included other Activision titles, while this one only includes Call of Duty. This seriously is the definition of you snooze, you lose. In other news, the composer for The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 recently stated in an interview that a quote, new version of the game allows for players to choose what song his in-game character plays, possibly hinting at a PS5 or PC director's cut. An original voice actor in Need for Speed Most Wanted has said that a remake is coming out next year. The next Jedi game could be in the works after a new job listing for the Respawn Star Wars team. Xbox Games with Gold is now being phased into its own Game Pass tier called Core with new benefits. Journalist Jez Corden says that StarCraft 3 is in development at Blizzard, Gex is getting a trilogy re-release for current platforms, EA has announced a third-person Black Panther game in development at a brand new studio, the president of Naughty Dog, Evan Wells, is retiring after 25 years with Neil Druckmann set to take over, the Japan-setting Assassin's Creed game is supposedly releasing next year according to a new LinkedIn post, and Fable 4's narrative lead is leaving the studio. On the tech side, the Borderlands movie apparently has a slew of ongoing issues with Craig Mazin no longer associated, a ton of reshooting and going through 10 writers. Wonka starring Timothée Chalamet received its first trailer, releasing on December 15th, and The Last of Us series has been nominated for a whopping 24 Emmys. And lastly, Apple's M3 chips are rumored to release this October in a new 24-inch iMac as well as a 13-inch MacBook Air and MacBook Pro. That's all I have for this episode of Tekken 2, so if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe to the channel to never miss new episodes, as well as to drop a like before you go. And as always, I'd love to hear what you guys think about the news from this week, so leave a comment down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.